Hey, it's Amelia. I wanted to quickly film a collective haul for all the makeup I've received since about April-ish, or maybe a little before, because I took a break from social media for a while. And I tend to do hauls on Instagram and not YouTube, but I know I have some people that follow me here that don't have Instagram, so I figured I should share. And also I just got a NYX package in the mail like 2 minutes ago, so I figured I should just show everything now. The one thing I forgot to bring down is I am almost out of my RCMA powder, so I bought 2 more from Beautylish, and with that I bought this Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick in Creme. I'm not going to swatch it because you can kind of see the color here. It's basically a dark taupe, and I think my skincare video is the one where I was wearing this, if you want to see what it looks like on. And I really like this formula, just not the color Naked that I was panning. I know sometimes it can be confusing when I'm panning because I don't always repeat why I'm panning it, so I like this formula. It's just the color I had in Naked looked orange on me. Also, they changed the wands, in case you were wondering. I feel indifferent about the wand change, but I know some people might care. I think before that, I got the Jouer Skinny Dip palette, and I wanted to do a video on it, reviewing it, but I haven't, since I've been panning, I haven't been using it as much as I would like to do before a review. This is basically my favorite palette. I hope you can, like, I'm hoping it focuses. I really like, for my lid shade, a super metallic shimmer, and I also like cool tones, and if I have warm tones, I like them to be cooler, and that's literally what this palette is. So you have a silver, kind of a cool toned pale pink, a cool toned gold, a cool toned bronze, and then I have a super shimmery taupe, which I have a hard time when I'm looking for taupes. A lot of them tend to be satin finish, and this is the first one I found that's like super metallic, which I really like. And then Midnight Swim, I forgot to do the names for all of them, oh well. This is like a cool tone brown, like dark brown, and I really like it. I don't know if you can see. I don't have a viewfinder, in case you're new here. I have a mirror behind my phone, and I can only see from here up, so, you know, struggles. And then I talked about on Instagram, the box is like a holographic lettering. Like, I don't know if it'll pick up on here, but like when the light hits it, it's like rainbow. But then the front of this is just sort of boring, and I'm like, I don't get why so much went into this and not the actual palette. And I do keep it in the box because I did drop all of my eyeshadows at one point, and it was in the box and it survived, so I'm like, maybe the box is helping, and I don't want to break it because it's limited edition, and I would cry. What next? So I have this Physicians Formula Healthy Glow, no, Healthy Foundation. Healthy Glow. I've been testing this out, but now I'm panning a foundation, so for the past handful of days I haven't been using it. I did a first impressions on my Instagram, and I forgot to put, I talked about everything except what I think about it, which is I like it. I have to do more wear tests with it to see exactly how long it lasts on me, and I have to do it with and without setting it with powder and all that to see how it works. But overall, I really like it, and I talked about the shade range and things like that on my Instagram, if you're interested. I'm not going to explain it here because this video is about a haul, not MAC and cruelty-free stuff, but I have a, if you want to know more about why I did this, I have a MAC Project Pan finale video that I'll link explaining why, but I did back to MAC with all of my stuff, and I got 2 lipsticks. They're both Blankety. Blankety is a dupe for, I hope it like focuses, I don't know how to, this is a dupe for Bite Beauty Retsina, which I actually have here, which has been discontinued. I ordered this off of Mercari, which is like a buying and selling app. I have a post planned for that on my Instagram to talk about my experience. But this is my favorite nude lipstick, or just my favorite lipstick in general, to be honest. And actually, I should hold them up together. And I've been on a hunt for a dupe. This is the best dupe I found. And on the lips, they look identical, at least on my skin tone. I do like the formula better of the Bite, but, you know, these were free because I traded in the ones that I had. I should talk about this in this video. People were telling me, like, tips on how, like, on doing back to MAC, and people were like, oh, if you have an eyeshadow and there's not a pan in it, they won't take it, or they'd be like, you can't back to MAC products like these that you got from back to MAC. On mine, they crossed out the return label, but they didn't mark the bottoms, and the guy didn't even look at the stuff I had. He just sort of counted, but I'm not even sure if he actually counted, because one of the products ended up in my purse, like it fell out of the bag I had, and it was just floating around in my purse, so he only took 11 products for these when it's supposed to be 6 per item. So I just gave it to my friend. So I thought that was weird. I plan to give these to her once they're empty. But I guess it just depends on what MAC you go to. But my MAC, this is the first time I saw this guy there. He's super nice, and he's not like the typical MAC employee for me in my experience, where he actually looked like he was happy to be there. You know what I mean? So maybe that means he's new. I'm not sure. I watched a video from a former MAC employee last night, and she was talking about all these horrible things that they basically don't give a fuck about their workers. Is that the word? The artists, I guess, like makeup artists that work there, and they're very like, they're sketchy. I'm taking apart my NYX bag, sorry. Oh, I should talk about this. Let me finish my sentence. So I was watching a MAC video, a former employee, I'll probably link it, and they're basically talking about how, aside from the cruelty-free issue, they're really not nice to the people that work for them. The quality's gone down in the products over the years and all this stuff, which made me sad. But that explains a lot about why every time I go to MAC, or at least when I used to shop at MAC, why everyone just seemed like they didn't want to be there or talk to me. So I'm gonna do my little NYX haul. I think that, oh no, never mind. So it comes with some wrapping paper, some pink bubble wrap. This reminds me of my grandma's house. Like, it's a kind of a dirty light pink, I don't know. Some of my products came in a little NYX, whatever kind of bag this is called. One of them didn't. It comes with a piece of paper that gives you information on returns. And then I got a sheet of stickers, which is cute. Have any of you tried this liner that they show in the sticker that is like curved? It looks kind of dumb to me, but I mean, whatever. Also, I was looking on their website when I was ordering stuff. This little makeup train case thing is like $100 or $200, or like maybe it was like $500. I don't know. It was like really expensive, and I'm like, that's kind of cute, but I can't spend that money on something like that. So what did I get? I had to repurchase my NYX Gotcha Covered Concealer in Alabaster. This is what mine looks like right now. Very thin because it's almost gone. And it's no longer available at Ulta at all, which is really annoying. Ulta does this to me all the time. I find something I love and then they're like, oh, we don't carry it anymore. And I'm like, why? I don't know. I feel like I'm being personally attacked. Ulta hates me. I'm not sure. So I got 2 of them because I'm assuming they're not discontinuing the concealer, but the fact that it's not sold at Ulta anymore isn't that promising, so I don't know. I just got 2. Then I bought this for my mom because I'm the best daughter ever. She does not wear makeup at all, and she has a lot of redness like I do on her face, and she wants to cover it up. And I was like, okay, so she was trying to talk to me about what she wanted, and I was like, so you want a color corrector, but then you'd have to put like maybe a light foundation over it to hide the green. She's like, no, I don't want any cream products. I kind of want a powder. And then I was like, okay, well, I could get you powder foundation. That would probably cover it. And she's like, no, I don't want a powder foundation. That's like, and then she was like, I kind of just want like a powder that like doesn't show up but gets rid of the redness. And I'm like, I was like, I don't, literally that doesn't exist. And then I thought about it. I was like, wait, I used to buy the NYX finishing powder in the green. This is in mint green. And And I was thinking it didn't really do anything for me, but maybe if you put it on top of just bare skin, it might do something. If not, I'll just use it up as a setting powder. I stopped buying those and I started buying these because they're cheaper per ounce or gram, however. And then I needed to buy enough to get free shipping because I don't like paying for shipping. So I got this NYX Glitter Primer. And I like that the packaging is holographic. And I'm going to open it and see how big it is. And I can't open it. I appreciate they have the safety seals, but it's like difficult for me to open. Oh, this is smaller than I thought, but I guess I'm actually glad it's small because I don't want it to be like a huge thing that expires. Is that focusing? I think so. This is really pretty. I saw, I didn't take the, normally I take the time to watch reviews before I buy anything, but this was like, I need something to get free shipping. I don't want any more eyeshadow or lipstick. And I quickly looked up a blog post. Well, I searched like glitter primer NYX, and I found a blog post comparing this to the, what brand is it? Is it Too Faced? Somebody has a glitter glue, I think it's Too Faced, and they're comparing this to that and to a couple others, and this was, in most cases, as good as that one, so I was like, might as well. I think that's everything. I'm trying to think if I bought anything else that I didn't bring down because I sort of just grabbed what I saw that I knew I got recently. If there's anything you want me to review, I can do that. I would like to start doing reviews on my channel, but I haven't had the time and I haven't really had a good idea of what to review yet. So if there's anything in particular from my collection you'd like me to review, I had the idea of just doing, a lot of people do like monthly favorites or seasonal favorites. My favorites tend to stay the same, so I thought I would do my favorites split up into either categories or brands, like eyeshadow favorites or something like that. Because like for example, for face products, face powders, Hourglass is my favorite. I buy their, for contour, bronzer, blush, and highlight, I buy all their stuff. RCMA would be my favorite setting powder. For lipstick, it's always Bite Beauty. I mean, besides liquid lipstick, which would be a different thing. Like, for each category, I have my favorite and I stick to it. So to do monthly favorites doesn't make sense for me, but I just didn't know if anyone would want to see that. So let me know, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!